Hello beautiful viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making diaper cover, or you can call it baby panties. Alright, and look at what we'll be needing: our yarn, scissors and crochet hook. Now let's get started. Here we'll be making a foundational chain of 14. Make your knot and make a foundational chain of 14. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now on the third chain of your hook, make a single crochet like this, and this you'll be repeating on each of the foundational chain you have made, and that will give us a total of 12 foundational chain. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming by. Please click on that subscription button, click on the like button, click on the notification button. This will help YouTube to still allow my videos to be up. Then I'd like to hear from you at the comment section what you have learned, if you're able to repeat this, and what are your challenges. And if you're old, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have subscribed. I'd like to hear from you at the comment section. So let's get back to what we're doing. We are meant to have a total of 12, and that's what we have. And now you chain 1 and turn your work. We're going to continue with the single crochet, but it will be on the back loop only. This back loop single crochet will give us a kind of ridges on our work, making it to look more beautiful. So keep working on your single crochet, making sure you are not doing it in the 2 loops, making sure you're doing it only on the back loop of your work. And when you get to the end, that's when you get to the 12th single crochet. Make your crochet into the 2 loops, don't make only on the back loops. Then chain 1 and turn. Then into the first chain 1 single crochet, make your single crochet into the back loop. Remember, it's only at the back loop. The only time you can make your single crochet into the 2 loops is when you get to the end of your crochet or your project. That's on the 12th one. That is where you make a single crochet into the 2 loops. So we'll continue like this until you get to the size of the waist. That's the waist measurement of the baby you're working for. Okay, this depends, so make sure you work with your measurement, your measuring tape, to help you to get to the actual measurement. So you must not follow my own measurement. Yes, there are standard measurements. You can as well Google them and use it to make yours. Now look at mine. I've gotten, this is my target is actually 14, but I got 13. And being that my work is stretchy, it is very stretchy, so when you stretch it to give you 14, I can even give you more than 14. So the next stage is to close up the 2 sides, bringing them together. I'll use single crochet to close it up, making sure you're hiding this extra, this sticking out extra yarn, the one that came out when you tied your knot. Hide it in between while you close up with a single crochet like I'm doing. Now after closing it up, you know that our waistband or our diaper cover band is finished. Now the next thing is to start working on the body, but meanwhile chain one and turn your project to the front side. Okay, now make single crochet all round the band, just like I am doing, making sure you're doing like two on each of before the ridges, one up before the ridge and one after the ridge. Just work your single crochet all round it, and I'll meet you at the end of this row one. I hope you have subscribed. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscription button. It's totally free. I'd like to have you as part of my family in this my crochet video or content. We'll chain one. Now we have gotten to the end. I'll have double crochet all around this row. So keep making your half double crochet, just like I'm doing. Go around and I'll meet you here. Now at this point we're going to, this is the last one, we'll close up the row with a slip stitch, we'll chain one and turn our work. Alright, we'll continue with half double crochet, but this time around we start our increase. And how do we make our increase? When we get to 10 of the half double crochet, on the 11th one we'll make 2 half double crochets into the 11th stitch. This is to increase or to widen it as we have approached towards the waist part of the diaper cover. So on the 11th one, make 2 half double crochets into it, then continue with half double crochet on each of the stitches you have. Just make 10 half double crochets on each. That's each one has 1 half double crochet, each one has 1 double crochet. When you get to 10, make half double crochet, then on the 11th make 2 half double crochets on it. This is the pattern we'll continue with until we get to the end of this row, and I'll meet you there. Now we are at the end of the row. Close up the row with a slip stitch and continue with this pattern, making half double crochet and making your increase until you get to a certain level where you will continue. Now look at it. Now if you look at this work, look at our band, look at the first single crochet close to it, and I have double crochet. Look at where we close up the band, remember, at this point. So that is where I'm making my half, and I've already put my stitch marker. Now make your increase here, make your increase there. When you get to this point, you stop your increase and continue till you reach to the last level, to this point where we will start making our decrease, using the stitch marker to show the half of our work. So our decrease will be in kind of a V form, because we'll be making our decrease at the beginning and at the end, towards the end of this work. Just watch closely and you will understand every bit of it. So removing my first stitch marker, as it's not going to be useful to me in this work again, start with your reduction. That's when you crochet, make a half double crochet decrease, then on other stitches make half double crochet on each one. And in this part I started with chain 2 instead of chain 1 that I was doing. So the decrease is at the front and at the back. Now I have a remaining of 3. Make your half double crochet decrease and it's remaining 1 stitch, then make half double crochet on the last one. This is what we'll be following all through this pattern. Then chain 2 and turn your work. Start with a decrease, okay, like so. I'm making my first half double crochet decrease on this particular row, then continue with your half double crochet on each stitch until we get to the last, towards the last, and I'll meet you there. Okay, now we have 4 stitches remaining. I'm going to make my half double crochet on the 4th one. Now look at this 3, so I'm making my half double crochet decrease, leaving 1 for us. We'll make a half double crochet to finish it up, chain 2 and turn. Now this is the pattern we will continue. We have to make that V shape, you know how the cover diaper or diaper cover is like. Look at the shape we're trying to form here, and that's how we'll continue, and it will give us that V shape. Now we have gotten to the end of it, and I've as well made the second part of it. Okay, look at our pant is almost done. Are you not liking it? Have you subscribed? Please click on the subscription button. Okay, we are one. All right, so the next thing is to close up this side, and I'll do that off camera and meet you. Now I have done it, and as well done one part of the leg, which is this. Look at the closure. Okay, now is remaining this side, so I'll be doing the same thing I did here on this side. All right, so I'll bring my yarn in and I'll tie it. Just pull it through and make a knot with it. Just tie it. Alright, after tying it, I'll start with pulling out my yarn and making a chain. Ensure that you hide your sticking out strand by the side. Alright, chain 1 and we'll make single crochet on all round this row. Okay, making sure that your strand is well placed inside so that it will be hidden. Ensure that it's single crochet you're making so that you don't end up making a different thing. Instead of single crochet, just make a single crochet. You know, this crochet and handmade crochet is all about creativity. You can create yours, you can make something different, you can add colors. It depends on what you want to. So I've done the single crochet all around, and then I'm approaching the end of this particular row, but I will use a slip stitch to cover up to end the row. All right, I'll be making a slip stitch to end of this row. Now we'll continue with a single crochet in the next row by chaining 1, but in this single crochet we'll be making it at the back loop of each stitch. So on this row, this is the second row of this side, we'll just make only 3 rows, and I'll meet you at the end. Just ensure that you're making it at the back loops of this. So at the third row we'll meet. So we've gotten to the end, so we'll just make a slip stitch to cover up the row and chain 1, and then cut our yarn. Okay, so and the next stage is to hide our strand where it will not be seen and cut off the remaining ones that are sticking. See how you hide your strand. Some people like using needles, but I prefer using this at times because it could be faster depending on the work you are doing. So look at how I use my crochet hook to hide my strand. It's as simple as this. Just pass it through all this. You can do more, you can stop here, then cut out the sticking out strand, and that will be the end of our. Is it not beautiful? See you in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share for some other people to have and know how to do